Maximizing the amount of Stardust you can get from one star piece can be a little bit tricky, but in this video I'm going to be telling you how you can get upwards of about 50,000 Stardust out of one star piece, and it's actually quite simple. It's actually really easy, but it is going to require some things that I think a lot of players will struggle with, and I'll explain why. But in any case, here we go. Let's get right into it. How's it hanging, everyone? It's me, it's Count here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. Today is Monday, and I want to tell you what I do every Monday in order to get upwards of about 50,000 Stardust. And it's a really easy trick, but it did require some sacrifice, and I'm going to be explaining about that. But in any case, yeah, let's jump right into it. So every Monday at 9 o'clock, I put on a star piece and I get about 50,000 Stardust. And I think some players are already well aware of where I'm going with here. Well, what I basically did was that I lined up every single bit of major Stardust gains on Mondays. So at 9 o'clock every Monday, we of course get our Adventure Sync rewards, and that usually awards us a huge amount of Stardust. And then I do my 7th daily catch around the same time. In the most ideal situation, I'll walk about 100 kilometers per week, and then I'll get the 100-kilometer Stardust bonus, which is equivalent to about 24,000 with a star piece. And then of course I complete my special research, which will give me a nice Stardust boost, and then I catch a Pokemon that is a stage 2 or a stage 3 of an evolution, so that I get extra Stardust out of that. And of course, if I hatch any eggs during this time, that's an increased bonus. But another thing that I do, and this is because I'm not necessarily focused on 7-kilometer eggs right now, is that I open 30 gifts from my friends. Of course, you could have up to 30 gifts opened at this time, I think about 20 to 30, and then I open up those gifts so that I can get Stardust from that as well. And then of course, any Pokemon around me that could be caught, I catch those as well, and this all culminates to about 50,000 Stardust out of one star piece. Now, it's definitely possible to get 100,000 Stardust out of one star piece, but it is going to require everything that I just said. And then of course, any kind of Stardust bonus that could be happening right now, like if you're in the middle of a Stardust event, you can get a lot more Stardust that way. Or if you line up all 9 egg hatches for that 9 o'clock time slot. So you could actually come out with about 100,000, but it is really difficult to pull off. Now, to get everything lined up on Monday, it was pretty simple. All I had to do was not catch a Pokemon and not spin a Pokestop on a particular Monday. I usually pick a Monday that I'm going to be out of town and I'm barely able to play anyway. And those are the days that you should take as an opportunity to line up your first catch of the day with your Adventure Sync rewards. The ideal situation is that your 7th first catch of the day bonus lines up with your Adventure Sync rewards. And of course, you do not want to catch your first Pokemon before your Adventure Sync rewards, because you really want to maximize the most amount of Stardust as you can from one star piece. For people like myself, I don't necessarily buy as many star pieces as I should. I don't necessarily grind out as much Stardust as I should. So having this one particular bonus kind of makes up for the entire week. I know 50,000 Stardust may seem like a drop in the bucket for a lot of players, but I honestly think this is the best way to utilize your star pieces if you're ever going to use them. And I really think you should not underestimate the amount of Stardust that you can get from opening gifts. This is absolutely a great source for getting Stardust. And if you're lucky, you could be under a cluster spawn as well, so you can catch a whole bunch of Pokemon to top off the amount of Stardust that you get from one star piece. But yeah, this is just the way that I've been doing it. And I know for a lot of players this is going to be common sense, but I actually think this is really helpful information, because some players out there do not realize that you could line up everything on a single day. So yeah, like I said, take a Monday off, like collect your Adventure Sync rewards and then turn off the game and don't catch anything, and then you will be able to line up your 7th first catch of the day bonus with your Monday Adventure Sync rewards. And of course, with Adventure Sync, ideally you want to get at least 50 kilometers in every week. And of course, if you walk 100 kilometers, you'll get about 24,000 1,000 with a star piece. So it's absolutely essential that you walk as much as you can. And then to line up your research breakthrough on Monday, it's really quite simple. All you have to do is reach your research breakthrough and not open it until Monday. Yes, you will miss out on a lot of different research throughout the week, but this will allow you to get as much Stardust as you possibly can out of one star piece. Okay, so to recap, the first step is to skip out on catching any Pokemon or spinning any Pokestops if you so desire on a Monday, so that you can get your 7th first catch of the day bonus on a Monday. And then of course you will want to walk at least 50 kilometers, but I highly suggest 100 kilometers if you can, so that you can get the most amount of Stardust out of your Adventure Sync rewards. And then next, get to the 7th day of your research breakthrough and then save that research breakthrough. Don't tap on it until Monday, and then you'll be able to get as much Stardust out of one star piece. And then if you can, try to line up your egg hatching for 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday. If you have 9 eggs in an incubator, then try to see if you can get those to hatch around 9 a.m. on a Monday, so that you can maximize your star piece and get even upwards to about 100,000 Stardust. And of course, if you don't do any of this, the best way to maximize your Stardust from a star piece is of course doing a bunch of raids or going to a cluster spawn and catching as many Pokemon as possible. My rule of thumb is that I want to catch about 100 Pokemon per star piece if I'm not utilizing any other bonuses. That way I can get about 15,000 Stardust per star piece. That's been kind of my rule of thumb, but getting more than 15,000 is absolutely essential. Some players get upwards about 20 to 30,000 per star piece, of course just grinding out different cluster spawns. So that is your ideal goal. But yeah, this is just what I've been doing in order to maximize my star pieces, and it's definitely helped me out a lot because it's something to look forward to every Monday. It's a huge bump in my Stardust count, and it's something that I feel like a lot of other players need to utilize. I mean, you only have to skip out on one Monday, and then for the rest of your life, you're going to be getting about 50,000 Stardust every Monday. So think of it that way. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. I would love to know how you maximize your star pieces, and if I missed something, definitely share that as well. But I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm Count Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you all later.